Straight to South Africa, where the last white president, Frederick William de Klerk, died on Thursday, leaving a final apology via video for crimes against other ethnic groups during decades of apartheid. Now, de Klerk died at the age of 85 after a battle with cancer. Now, he won the worldwide praise for his role in scrapping apartheid and shared the Nobel Peace Prize with Mandela back in 1993. Now, the following year, Mandela won South Africa's first multiracial elections with the African National Congress, the ANC. Now, News Central's Bernard Akede sheds more light in this report about the life and times of F.W. de Klerk.
Frederick William de Klerk was a South African politician who served as state president of South Africa from 1989 to 1994 and as deputy president from 1994 to 1996. As South Africa's last head of state from the era of white minority rule, he and his government dismantled the apartheid system and introduced universal suffrage. Ideologically a conservative and an economic liberal, he led the National Party from 1989 to 1997. De Klerk joined the National Party, to which he had family ties. He was elected to Parliament and sat in the white minority government of P.W. Botha, holding a succession of ministerial posts. As a minister, he supported and enforced apartheid, a system of racial segregation that privileged white South Africans. After Botha resigned in 1989, de Klerk replaced him, first as leader of the National Party and then as state president. Although observers expected him to continue Botha's defense of apartheid, de Klerk decided to end the policy. He was aware that growing ethnic animosity and violence was leading South Africa into a racial civil war. He permitted anti-apartheid marches to take place, legalized a range of previously banned anti-apartheid political parties, and freed imprisoned anti-apartheid activists, including Nelson Mandela. De Klerk negotiated with Mandela to fully dismantle apartheid and established a transition to universal suffrage. In 1993, he publicly apologized for apartheid's harmful effects, but not for apartheid itself. He oversaw the 1994 non-racial election in which Mandela led the African National Congress, ANC, to victory. De Klerk's National Party took second place. De Klerk then became deputy president in Mandela's ANC-led coalition, the Government of the National Unity. As deputy president, he supported the government's liberal economic policies, but opposed the Truth and Reconciliation Commission set up to investigate past human rights abuses because he wanted total amnesty for political crimes. In 1997, he retired from active politics and thereafter lectured internationally. De Klerk was seen by some as a controversial figure. He received many awards, including the Nobel Peace Prize, earning wide praise for dismantling apartheid and bringing universal suffrage to the Rainbow Nation. Conversely, anti-apartheid activists criticized him for offering only a qualified apology for apartheid and for ignoring the human rights abuses by state security forces. Meanwhile, some far-right South Africans accused him of betrayal for abandoning apartheid. Frederick William de Klerk died at the age of 85.
A sad day it is in South Africa, where a lot of people are paying tribute to the former president, the last white president of South Africa, just before the apartheid that happened.
His death clearly has drawn mixed reactions, not just in South Africa, but also different parts of Africa. Now, President Cyril Ramaphosa paid tribute to de Klerk's role in South Africa's transition to democracy.
Saddens us because he did play a key role in ushering in democracy in our country. He was a leader of a party that was largely discredited in relation to the role that the National Party played in enforcing apartheid. But he had the courage to step away from the path that his party that he led had embarked upon from 1948. And we will remember him for that.
So that's President Cyril Ramaphosa on remembering F.W. de Klerk, the former last white president of South Africa. There'll be lots of reactions to follow following his death at the age of 85. He had quite a a checkered tenor and a controversial figure, following perhaps his early stance on apartheid and, dismantling apartheid as a president before handing over in 1994 to Nelson Mandela. Lots to follow as the coverage follows the death of de Klerk.